What's up guys, Mr. Seek here. In this video I'll be going over the default on train. Let me get So the idea of train, since there is a mid, but there isn't a whole lot we can do to take control of mid other than do a full execute, which we've already done, is the default is either to spread out evenly and wait for pushes, or to aggress towards brown halls or ivy. I'm going to call ivy less commonly because I think it's easier to counter as a CT. So we're going to be going over the B halls control, and it will look remarkably like our execute, which is the idea. So Salami, you can do a couple of things. First option is to push up ivy and wait for pushes. The flash I do is I throw at the upper left corner of the wall as you get to the yellow thing. Oh, let me throw it again. The reason I worked out the timing of it, and if you do it, the flash will pop like a second and a half after anyone gets here. So it'll be like, I'm holding, flash, fuck, I have to fall back. That's what'll happen. Assuming they go directly to ivy, which most ivy players will. So fire truck. Anyway, one thing I don't want you to do is to peek this pretty much ever, unless we're taking ivy control. Because oppers really like to be there, and if they kill you and push up ivy, they can rotate 2 or 3 guys onto B, and we'll have a big problem. Okay, next guy, Daff. I think I'm starting to get a feel for how you play. So this seems like a good spot for you. At the beginning of the round, just go decon. If you feel so inclined, you can coordinate with Salami, and you two can throw these smokes. That's a nice one to bait out any utility that the counter-terrorists have. For example, if you throw those, and they throw a molly there and a molly there, and start throwing all their counter flashes, that's great. You're just wasting lots of their money. Make sure God mode's on. Wasting all their money, and pretty much for nothing. And then hold decon. A lot of times someone might walk up close here, they might walk up close, they might walk up the side. So just hold that. Maybe come out late if we're executing, if we're doing or if we get a pick B or 2 picks B and we decide to fly out, you can flank early to piss them off. That brings me to my job. My job is run here, throw the flash. That gets anyone who's holding from the bottom. There are flashes that land approximately there, but that won't get anyone unless they're pushing, because if they're here and it lands, whoops. There you go. So it lands too low and the floor, the ramp actually blocks it. So I'll be throwing that flash. And this is where Otown and Savage, your jobs come in. So run on the left so you don't block my flash. Pop. Throw a molly up there in case they push it. And watch for anyone pushing ramp. It's pretty simple. You guys can come up here. I wouldn't do this because that's a really hard shot to hit against an opper, because they can just throw one down range and fall back so easily, and it's hard. I don't know this angle by heart. I don't pre-fire it. See, I would have missed. I was shooting someone who would have been here, but they're gonna be here, so I wouldn't try that. From here, we should have lots of info. There's some nice lurk smokes you could throw where you're up against either of these electric boxes and slightly to the right of the door. Whoops, maybe it's the other one. just like do a little run throw. You can throw flashes off the door. You can get out, peek a lot of these really common angles. If we have no information whatsoever, I'll probably call a B hit. And what the B hit entails is Salami and Daff, whatever you're like, whether you're holding, whether Salami, if you're pushed up Ivy, then probably just wait Ivy and try and get like a long flank in. But if you like threw that flash and fell back to hold this angle, then you can regroup with Daff and go hold the ladder flank. Hold the ladder flank and also play post plant, assuming we get the bomb down, because it's actually pretty easy to get the bomb down. For the rest of us, Savage, Otown, and myself, that's a good smoke. I'm just going to throw a bunch. If there's an opper, you can stand against this gray smudge and look at this bit of the wall and do a walk throw. It's a good one. There's a nice Molotov like that. That's for back sight. That one's for Z. What is the one? There's another one from like over here. So maybe it's here. I don't remember all my smokes. There are too many. Is it there? Whatever. I'm tired. I feel like it's like right there. Yeah. Smoke that area. Whatever. So that's the default. This video is going a little bit long. I'll put timestamps in it so you guys don't have to watch the whole thing. But the gist is 3 of us are going B halls and the other ones are watching the flank. And that can sort of, the idea is to do this play. Either of our A executes, they both serve the same purpose. So we can watch for pushes and then do like, from here, we can do lots of stuff. We can run out B, we can fake B and go down ladder, in which case, like, I will throw this smoke. Like, yeah, so we're faking ladder. And then we all just rush down, and Daff comes out decon, and we rush this guy, like these guys. Let's see, what else can we do? We can't rush Ivy from this position, but occasionally I will call an Ivy rush. Like if they're really shutting down any A executes we do, an Ivy rush can soften up the A defense. Because if they have a really good decon and ladder defense, it means that there's only one guy at Ivy. So if we can get a trade, even a 2-for-1 trade on that Ivy guy, we can wrap the bomb site, or we can do an around the world to B. There's tons of stuff we can do. B rushes. Basically, this is how to hopefully we can get someone out B and take a fight, and maybe we can have Otown and Savage like peek out upper, and I can come down and like I can do flashes. I can flash anyone close and then fly out and try and take any of these duels and get the bomb down. But I will be carrying the bomb in this strat, and it should leave us safe from any CT pushes, as well as give us a whole lot of map control and information.